Yeah, what's poppin' YouTube? Is produced by Melv. Just want to say thank you for all the love and support you guys are giving me these past couple of days, or correction, these past couple of months. I appreciate every subscriber, everybody who's hit a like button, whoever streamed any of the beats that I've made. I appreciate all of it, and I hope we keep growing. Hope we get more of these listens, and hope we can keep doing this thing. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give back to the fans a little bit and show y'all the making of one of my biggest beats that I've done for Devil Artemis thus far, which is Late Night, or some of you call it I Want You because of the sample. For me, this is one of the funnest beats that I've made like in a long time. I make music because I love it. Sometimes, I get caught in these little funks, and me and Devil Artemis, we were passing ideas back and forth one night, and then we were playing Fortnite, and he was listening to music mad high, as he always does. And he starts playing me the sample, and he's like, yo, I want you to flip this for me. So as soon as I heard it, I knew I had a big challenge ahead of me because this song is very popular. As a disclaimer, for those who are in the comments saying what sample it is, please stop doing that. I am not trying to get copyright infringement and lose what I started. And for those who want to know what sample it is, you could easily look up the lyrics. I promise you, you will find it. It's a very popular song. But like I said, just please, guys, stop posting in the comments. Like, you're gonna kill my page. So as soon as I started hearing the song, I knew I had a big challenge ahead of me, especially since, Devil Artemis is famous for Let Me Write You a Love Song. So for me, it was like, all right, I gotta step it up. So I've been producing for a long time now, probably, I wanna say like 9 years now, that I've just been making beats. I use this program called Serato Sample, or correction, the Serato Studio, but I also do use Serato Sample. But basically this is a program that I picked up not too long ago. Very simple. I just drag and drop samples in it. I can set markers and then make a whole beat within minutes. So what I did was I pulled the beat in, right, and it automatically detects like the tempo, it detects the scale, what key it's in, and then it could basically help me out with different things that I need. Like if I know I want to play keys on top of it, it'll give me the scale so I could just play it and set it to playing key. So what I'll start off with is I'll show you the chunk of the sample that I started with. So it was this chop right here. Right, so I was like, you know what, this would be perfect for an intro. And then right now we're coming up on my drop.
I should be like you, Melv.
And for those of you who keep thinking that it says I should be like you now, it does not say I should be like you now. It says I should be like you, Melvin.
I should be like you, Melvin.
I know it's a little confusing because it gets ducked down in the beat, but it's I should be like you, Melvin. My name is Melvin. That's why it's Melv for short. Just to clear that up. But I appreciate y'all showing that love on that drop though, because every time you hear that drop, some fire's about to fucking drop. So then let's get into the verse now. So I use this chop right here. And I was like, you know what? I was trying to find an instrumental part where it's just like, just the sounds of the instruments and no vocal, but this song really doesn't have that. And it's like a really groovy song if you hear it. And I was like, I gotta like really top that. I gotta bring it like down to some boom bap shit. So that's why I came with this simple drum pattern right here. But when you're making drums like this and you want it to have a little bit of a human feeling, you want to add swing. So there's something here called the swing button. And I just bring it up to like about 6-8%. Right, so that's that right there. And then I also added this effect towards the end of the take. So it sounds like it's somebody singing an extra vocal, but it really isn't. So it's like this bell build up that it basically blends in with it. I'll show you. So that was perfect right there. And what I felt this song was missing was like a bass line. So what I did was I pulled in a bass, and I was like, you know what, let me just play something over it. So it's just a simple bass that you hear in the back, but it adds that depth to the song that you guys love, and it adds like a little bit of a darkness to it to me. And I know in the version that's on YouTube, you guys hear the rain, but that was a decision that like Devil Artemis made when he made the animation for it. So when you see Cell bopping his head in that apartment with the rain behind him, like that was all Devil Artemis. Like he decided to freak that and threw that rain inside of it. And to me, it made the song sound like that much better. If you guys want to hear the version without the rain, let me know. Maybe I could drop it for y'all. We'll see what happens with that. So next we're going to get into the hook, right? So the hook, I knew I had to spice it up. So I have this plugin called DSK Saxophones. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. And what I did was I just played basic sax on it. Like, since it already knows what key it's in, let me see if I could show you the notes. All right, right here. So yeah, I went high on this one. So I played that, and I didn't even use a keyboard. Like I literally used like my actual like Apple keyboard. Like I had a MIDI controller, but I got rid of it because you really don't need that shit. If you guys actually want to learn how to make beats like how I do for Devil Artemis, like tutorials and things like that, let me know in the comments, and I'll make that shit happen for y'all. And then this right here is my MIDI fighter. I use this more for drums and shit like that. You know, it's 16 buttons. They actually make them out of arcade buttons. It's very durable. This thing is not cheap though. It's about like 220 retail, I think. But it works wonders, to be honest with you. Really solid. I really love this thing. So now we're gonna go into the hook, more into the hook. So as you can see, I still have that bass line, but I went on a higher note. And then the drums I kept a little bit the same, but I added in the shaker. And here's that saxophone. I also added up a second breakdown in the verse where the sax comes in. But it's like very faint in the background. But you can see all the notes right here. Did I add onto this too? Oh yeah, right at the end. Oh, let me see. And then for the end, I wanted to end it dramatically. So I was like, you know what? Let me play some keys on top of the sax, and I'm gonna just pull out those drums, and I'm gonna just let it rock. So I grabbed this part of the sample right here, because it's like a continuation from it playing from the chop before. So that right there is the making of Late Night produced by Melv for the Devil Artemis channel. Make sure you slap that like button. Make sure you slap that notification button. And make sure you slap that subscribe button. And be ready for everything that me and Devil Artemis have coming for you. Like I said, we're working on this beat tape called Requiem. That's going to be amazing. I'm still working on more theme songs. Right now, I'm working on a Mystic Gohan remix for y'all. He specifically asked me for that one. So we'll see how that one comes out. I'm working on that. Also working on some fan suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions for any songs you want to hear me flip, make sure you put it in the comment section. Make sure you tell me what y'all want. I want to give y'all the content you guys are subscribing for. I want to make sure everything's of quality and great and up to standard, and things that you guys love and expect from the Devil Artemis channel. I am his official music producer, so anything that you guys want to hear for him as well, let me know and I'll try to make it happen. So like I said, thank you again for all the love and support, guys, and enjoy the rest of the video. Goodbye.
I should be like you, Melv.